Life's just like a game of tiles. You never know what's gonna come up next.
If you're tired, just find a place to sit down for a while.
Hey, there's something I need to tell you.
What will it take to write a decent poem?
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
Seriously? It's not a mission. It's just that... So... It appears that Fantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since, few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting, and the present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a reevaluation. When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Lawfu. Now that the future has come true, that we may. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent? I'm submitting my report to the Alliance.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the...
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations. Before you leave, please make time to recoup. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven. It was all so chaotic. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently, and I'm already prepared for the worst. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin.
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. It's getting late. Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way. You don't sound very... It may seem like the Stellaron hunters are controlling everything, but since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted Actually, the Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka. I was shy. Talking about personal stuff like when you're free. Let's go hit up the divination.
Things have come to a close for now. It's good that you came through on... The Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Tingyu.
Returning to the Luofu and Scale Gorge waterscape. It's a surreal feeling. I left so determined. Who would have thought that circumstances would draw me back once more? I'll be gone very soon. Jingyuan is still recovering, but at least for now. I want to meet the current High Elder. It seems I won't be able to cast off Danfang's negative. If you're planning on an extended stay on the Luofu,
The Ambrosial Arbor is... Before he left, the General did order... Alas, I ordered a military dock.
If we can help...
Don't worry. What the Arbor was resurrected...
If you can locate exactly where...
Thank you for your kind... Better to wait until the math subduing the enemy is one of... Ah, I almost forgot.
If you're tired, just find a place to sit down for a while.
New job application forms? Check.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 Lords.
I will. Our condolences. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Luofu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Ting Yun?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides, given our limited lifespans. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us, by combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, it's not just to comfort the dead. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of... I can still hardly believe it. I'd like to ask you all to witness... I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's...
Leave this to us.
Once again, my thanks to all of you.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you.
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madam Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Amicassator seal. A small... looks like some kind of...
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statue.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yen Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yen Ming, it seems like this is a gift.
I remember asking her for one if the Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel.
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, could there be other things similar to what you...
There's nothing else. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box.
I can't cook to save my life. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that. There's an ad in the knife case. This bow. It's a good bow. All right, just kidding.
There's nothing else. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom.
I can't cook to save my life. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use. There's an ad in the knife case. This bow. It's a good bow. All right, just kidding. Do you know where we're
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. Oh, this is when I took over this tea house, famous brews like Whale Tide Spring. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day. I just thought she was trying to cheer me.
Yes. Now that the...
Oh, really? Based on her suggestion, I improved, seeing as she can't enjoy it right now.
Abacuses, books, and silver?
The Celestial Hall is
Although the store is still undergoing renovations.
Take a peek! It's your loss if you...
The Wafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take... Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the...
It's the main commercial street, and tourists fresh off the Star Skiff always... Whenever I'm tired of...
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is! As divined. Just as I thought. As divined.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. She probably came across some rare mistake. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for... The monster you mentioned... Forget it. Matters like these are... It was our chili oil beef.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun
What brings you here? This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that...
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but for her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff...
This time, we needn't.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made. This is a gift from Miss Yen Sui.
Thank you for everything you've done. The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget. It is time for the soul-soothing.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux.
General, the ceremony is finished.
Not yet. I have things My apologies, I couldn't get to you any sooner. Before you leave the Law Fu, there are two things I wish to get.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him?
Please.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of...
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Cien. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Law Fu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Law Fu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Cienjo ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Lawfu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Lawfu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Lawfu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the... While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead.
I wanted to help. Also, after fighting Don Hung, I feel like my skill. Safe travels.
Pretty please? It's such a trivial matter.
What will it take to write a decent poem?
One's hexagrammatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount. New job application forms? Check.
There's a poem that says, "Bright are the silver moon in the morning sun."
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
I knew it was you, but you're leaving? By the way, is Don Shu okay? Oh, when I grow up, well, bye.
Cultured people love visiting here. Do you know why?
I don't believe
Need your
in
extractor cleaned or your star skip
Come on, draw already.
Nothing better than clocking off early and playing a few.
Looking to chat about something? Anything but... Hey, what are you looking at?
Hey, boss! Ugh, I remember.
Ah, we've been ordered to change our name from the Lawfu Tree.
Just go then. What's it?
Don Shu? Who?
She's the leader of the
Sanctus.
You want us to join you?
You guys must think...
Time to throw in the towel. I guess you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello! To start your next journey. Oh, make sure you... And don't forget...
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
Abacuses, books, and silver. We have some amazing goods left over for...
The Celestial Hall is
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
I don't believe in
Need your
ghosts.
extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look no further.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux. Planning is paramount.
What is your purpose for entering this?
Himiko messaged me. She was also asking.
She must have been worried.
Himeko must be eager to hear. Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? Oh, yeah. There.
Fine, fine.
Don't worry, miss. Huh? Huh?
I came up from Starskip. I don't believe it.
I'm guessing seeing you here. Is that it? Did Welt learn how to play Celestial Jade in the end? If he hasn't got the hang of it yet, tell him to come. Oh, I haven't asked you yet. Are you interested in learning yourself? Aha! I thought so. We're in agreement then.
One's hexachromatic position is always in flux.
Sure am. Are you... I see. The fact you're standing here... Is that so? Ever since I was a little kid, you should bring Don home.
Curved wood must be bent again to reach straightness.
Are you off then? The Xianzhou Law. If you require resupplying during your journey.